Hello and welcome. Kate Tracey here alongside Leon Bailey to look ahead to the season. So Leon, first and foremost, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Very well, thank you very much.
And just how excited are you now for the Premier League to kick off?
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for the season to start. The first game against West Ham, I think, everybody's feeling ready and we can't wait to get started.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you some more about West Ham individually then later on. But I guess first and foremost, confidence from last season must be high on the back of such a stellar campaign. Finishing fourth, I feel like that exceeded most people's expectations. So confidence coming into this season must be pretty high.
Definitely, everybody, that's one of the main things that the coach makes sure that everybody has the confident level, whether you're starting or coming from the bench. He always make you feel confident and comfortable within our style and our idea. So the confidence comes with that as well, and obviously with the season we had last season was brilliant, and moving into this season is going to be more difficult, we know that. But yeah, the confidence is definitely going to be there from the back of last season.
So the confidence there, but also how difficult it's going to be this season, and one of those difficult elements, but the best element possibly of all, Champions League football. For you, how excited are you to get stuck into that?
I'm very excited, trust me, because I've played in the Champions League a few times before, but I never had the run that I wanted to because of injuries. But I hopefully this season can be a very good season, not just for me, but for the whole team in the Champions League and in the league as well, because it's going to be a lot of games, but we just have to manage ourselves and just enjoy the moment, each moment as they come, and it's going to be a good season.
And in terms of what the fans can look forward to at Villa Park with the Champions League theme going around, I mean, the atmosphere is going to be insane.
Definitely. I think, everybody will be buzzing for the first game at Villa Park. I know that it's going to be special, and, for us, for the fans, for the whole club, for, even Birmingham. But it's important that we could just try to take everything one step at a time, and on those days just try to deliver as much as possible, and that's what we'll try to do.
Now, of course, Villa reached the semi-finals last year of the Europa Conference League. How invaluable is that experience for Villa, the fact that they were able to do both last year to such a high level?
I mean, everything is a process, and I think since the manager came in, the club went from mid-table to actually big team again, where we're going in the right direction, and we're grateful that we had the experience in the Conference League to be able to understand, and for a lot of the players who have never played in Europe to really get a feel of how things will be, because obviously the club is going up now, and I think it's good that players get experience like that to know to manage themselves and understand more about the game. And we're just grateful that we're in the Champions League this year. It's much higher level, and it's not going to be easy, but I believe in our squad, I believe in our manager, and we're just trying to work as hard as possible to be able to accomplish whatever goals we have set out for the season.
Yeah. Now, not to bring it down a level from, of course, talking Champions League and the higher echelons of that, but of course, pre-season hasn't perhaps gone ideally in terms of results, but they were missing, Villa have been missing a whole load of players in pre-season. How do you think it has gone on the pitch?
No, I think everything that we've done during pre-season is a learning process, and it's never about the result for us. It's more so how much we understand each other on the pitch, and how much the new players who are just coming in understand the way we play. And so far it's been going good. There's been a lot of changes, new players coming in, so everybody has to get the same understanding again. And I think during this pre-season we were able to do that, and I think so far in the last few games we've been playing really well as how we know we are supposed to play, and we're feeling comfortable with how it's going. So we're really prepared and ready for the game on Saturday.
Good. And then in talking of Saturday, of course, first game then of the season. Now, we know that the first game of last year didn't go ideally, but apart from that, the start of the season for Villa, you were basically unbeatable in that time. Why do you think Villa started so well last season? The form slightly tailed off towards the end, but is that the main aim, again, to burst into the season with that level of form this time around?
Definitely, anybody wants to start the season well, but it won't be easy, especially we're away from home. So definitely that's also going to make things a lot more difficult. But as I said, our main thing through pre-season was to really get our idea and our game plan together and understanding each other so very well on the pitch. And I think we've been doing a good job at that so far. And I think the first game should really be the ultimate test for us to know that it's go time, and I think every single player is ready to do so.
And with West Ham away being the first game, how tough a task is that?
Definitely it's tough, because since I've been here, I've never won against West Ham away. And yeah, we know how difficult it's going to be, but we're a different team this year, even than last year. So we're going there with full confidence, and we know what we can do. So if we just put our minds to it and play the football that we know we can play, we can come out victorious there, and I have no doubt that we can get the 3 points there.
And when they've got a new manager, I mean, in terms of your prep with Lopetegui going in there now, does that make it easier or harder for you to prepare for the game when you're kind of going into the unknown, rather than you haven't got the few games worth of experience to really be nailing down exactly what to expect from West Ham?
Definitely, it's going to be different and hard to adapt to, because obviously, as you said, unknown, new management. They've only been with him through pre-season. There won't be a lot of analytics to see how really his game plan is, because obviously it was over pre-season. Pre-season is different football than actually being in a season. So it's going to be different, but we're prepared, and I think the gaffer is already making sure that everybody understands that, whether they change their way that we think they're going to play, that we're also ready for the unexpected, So we're not too worried about that. We're very comfortable with what's going on so far for us.
And you've just basically mentioned it there, but to go into it in a bit more detail, how has Unai Emery been in the build-up to this season? Because, of course, we know he has transformed not only a number of players, but the team then as a whole. So how's everything been with him?
It's been great. He's very demanding. He's very, very, very into the sport. He loves the details of it, and, he's very passionate about it, and he tried to install in the players, tried to, let everybody understand and create a mentality here, which is a winning mentality. And he's been putting a lot of pressure on the players, but also fun at the same time. So it's been really good. The pre-season been awesome. I think we actually ready to get the ball going.
And just one final point then on the fans and the expectation, the weight of expectation from the fans and onto all of you, and the anticipation of the season that the Villains have for it. I mean, what can they all look forward to?
And just look forward to some exciting football again, similar to last year or even better, I hope. We're excited to play for them again in a new season, and hopefully we can always, get 3 points for them and also for ourselves as we go along the way.
Oh, well, thank you so much to look forward to. Really appreciate your time, and best of luck this season as well. Thank you.
Thank you.